Welcome to this lesson on second derivative notation. In calculus, as we move beyond the basics, understanding how to write and recognize the second derivative is crucial. Today, we will explore the different ways this concept is represented in mathematics and physics, specifically looking at the two most common notations you will encounter, Leibniz and Lagrange. Before we look at the symbols, let's understand the hierarchy. We start with the original function, often representing position. The first derivative gives us the rate of change, like velocity. The second derivative is the derivative of that first derivative. It tells us how the rate of change itself is changing. In physics, this corresponds to acceleration. The first major notation is Leibniz notation, which looks like a fraction. It is written as d²y over dx². This can be confusing at first. It comes from applying the d over dx operator twice. Notice that the 2 is placed on the d in the numerator and on the x in the denominator. This is not an accident. It indicates the operator is being applied twice to the function y. Next is Lagrange notation, which is often the quickest to write. It uses prime marks or ticks after the function name. We read f with 2 ticks as f double prime of x. 1 tick is the first derivative, 2 ticks is the second derivative, and 3 ticks is the third derivative. This is very common in pure mathematics when working with general functions. You might also see other notations depending on the field. In physics, especially for time derivatives, Isaac Newton's notation uses dots above the variable. So, y with 2 dots on top represents acceleration. In linear algebra or differential equations, you might see Euler's notation, which uses a capital D with a superscript 2. Visually, the second derivative tells us about the concavity of a curve. If the second derivative is positive, the curve is concave up, shaped like a smiley face that could hold water. If it is negative, the curve is concave down, shaped like a frown that would spill water. This helps us visualize the behavior of the graph without plotting every point. Let's look at a quick example with the function y equals x cubed. Using the power rule, the first derivative is 3x². To get the second derivative, we differentiate again. The derivative of 3x² becomes 6x. This final expression, 6x, is our second derivative. A very common mistake for beginners is confusing the second derivative with the square of the first derivative. Notation matters. The symbol d²y over dx² is distinct from dy over dx, all in parentheses, squared. The left side is an acceleration. The right side is just the velocity squared. Be very careful where you place that exponent. To summarize, we have multiple tools to describe the same concept. Use Leibniz notation when you need to be explicit about variables. Use Lagrange's double prime for speed and simplicity. Use Newton's dot notation for physics, and always remember that visually, you are looking for concavity. Mastering these notations will make reading advanced calculus textbooks much easier.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.